All right, for learning target 7, we had some troubles with our function notation, okay? So I just am going to interpret this for you a little bit. H of t just really means that we're using h as our y and that we're using t as our x, okay? H is our dependent variable, t is our independent variable, okay? So really we could think about this equation as h equals negative 4.9 t squared plus 200. We get the height by doing something with the amount of seconds that it's been in the air after it was dropped from the top of the building. So what this says when it says find h of 3, this literally means find height after 3 seconds. Okay, so this would have been a little bit about interpreting your answer. Basically, the answer you get is going to be the height after 3 seconds, and you would want to write something about that. So what you're going to do is negative 4.9 times 3 squared plus 200. The other mistake that was made often was that you multiplied before you did the exponent. And remember, in PEMDAS, we have to do exponent first. So we're going to do negative 4.9 times 9 and then add 200. Negative 4.9 times 9, I don't know off the top of my head. Negative 44.1 plus 200. 244.1. So this is the height in meters after the ball has been in the air for 3 seconds. Okay? Oops. Nope, that's wrong. So this is exactly what I want you to do when you're doing this problem. I had several people get this answer, but that's because you forgot that this was a negative number. And how I knew I did it wrong right away was that I can see that this was the y-intercept. So I knew that the ball started at a feet of 200 already. So it shouldn't be higher than where it started because it wasn't thrown off the top of a building, it was dropped off the top of a building. So what I need to actually do is I need to subtract the 44.1 from the 200. And that will give me the real answer, 155.9. Okay? And then the last one, when does the ball hit the ground? This means that I'm thinking about a height of 0. And I'm finding I don't know the t. I don't know the seconds. So I'm actually trying to solve 0 equals negative 4.9 t squared plus 200. And I can solve this equation simply by taking the square root. So I'm going to gradually undo everything over on the right until all I'm left with is the t squared term. So I'm going to subtract 200 first. Then I'm going to divide by negative 4.9. That'll give me t squared equals, then I've got to divide my 200 by 4.9, and I'll get 40.8, and it's a negative divided by a negative, so it should be a positive answer. Now I can take the square root, and I can get that t equals approximately 6.39 seconds. Okay?